All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, we are here. It is 9 a.m. We are redefining CP time around here, okay? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Good morning. Good morning. No, I am not Mr. Texas Talk, but my name is Tasha Teresa. And this morning we are doing something different. We are doing Texas Talk Live, yes, at 9 a.m. on a Sunday. Yes, we have an interview this morning. Mr. 1200 CeeJay himself will be in the building, well, in the room, in the live. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Shots. Thank you. Yes. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Come in the room. Come in the room. We are doing this morning. This is the Texas Talk Live. We are doing an interview this morning with Mr. 1200 CeeJay himself. He will be in this live. Mr. Viral, Mr. Sleep on Me. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Mr. CeeJay, are you in the room? Yes, we are redefining CP time. It is 9 a.m. We are starting on time. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning. All right, everyone. Good morning. Coming in the room. Coming in the room. We are doing Texas Talk Live. Yes, this morning on this good Sunday. We are waiting for 1200 CeeJay to come into the room. 1200, are you in the room? Let's go ahead and get you on so we can begin the interview. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Texas Talk Live. This is Tasha Teresa. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, let's go. Mind blown, right? Good morning. Good morning on this good Sunday. We are here this morning, Texas Talk Live, the new segment we are trying to try out here. We are doing our first interview this morning with Mr. CeeJay. Yes, Mr. CeeJay. He is here. He's in the room. Go ahead and request. All right.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Texas Talk.
There you
Shout out
are,
to
Mr.
Texas Talk, man. Y'all
CeeJay.
the
Good
realest ones on this app,
morning. Good
for
morning.
real.
How are you?
Good morning.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Good morning. How you doing this
For
morning? We are on.
sure, for
We are
sure.
redefining CP time. It's
Good
9 a.m. We are on time. Okay. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, Mr. CeeJay. 1200 CeeJay album out right now on all streaming platforms. 1200 baby. Go out and get it. It's streaming everywhere. Go out and get that. Now,
It's
Mr.
going
Sleep on Me,
crazy.
what's going
We
on? Tell us
trending.
about your new
We
single,
going up.
Mr. Sleep on
Just
Me.
working every day. Taking advantage of every day, every night. That's
That's what it's about. Stay grinding, never stopping, keeping the momentum going. You're always on Texas Talk. You're always going viral. Now, there is some debates going on in this comment section every time you go viral. And
all
people
right.
are saying
All
that you
right, yeah.
are not from San
Everybody been
Antonio.
asking
What's
me like
tea?
why they
What
keep
is
saying that I'm from
tea?
San Antonio. It's because my granny stay in San Antonio. So whenever my granny had got sick with COVID, I had to move to San Antonio. I had to relocate. But I'm originally from Houston, Texas. Though. Born and raised, grew up in the Southwest. Everybody know me from the Southwest, but everybody now they seeing the media putting San Antonio. But that's because I'm out here with my granny.
Awesome.
No,
Well, you know what? It takes a real true person to just get up and move and go and do something like that, to take care of your mother. I
facts.
respect that. We respect that. But no matter where you're from, this is still all Texas, Texas talk, San Antonio, H-Town, whatever, you in the building. All right, so let's go ahead and just get a little bit started here. I want to go with something a little bit more, something more recent and kind of get into this interview a little bit. We just had the death of Takeoff here. And I know that you have a tattoo of Nipsey Hussle, and I want to know how their deaths affected you,
It's
and you
it's
know, what is
forever
something
long
we can
live
give the
takeoff. We
followers and the
sliding
viewers
for
here
takeoff.
about how to
It's
just keep
always
going?
gonna live long live take. It just I collab with Offset, you know, and it just happened that they got into it with QC, so it just that, and then Takeoff's death, you know, it altered, you know, the release of our video and, you know, of our collab. But that's the only thing, you know, it's still long live Takeoff. I'm not gonna take away from, you know, their legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like they still the OGs. They still, you know. So, and Nipsey, of course, you know, I got Nipsey tatted on me, you know, prolific right here. Prolific God will rise. You know, it's when you see me, you see Nip, you know what I'm saying? So it's long live Nip forever. You know, that shit affected me big time. I always picture myself collabing with Nip. I always picture myself collabing with Nip. So when they took him, it was like, damn, you know, it was like my whole vision just got crashed.
Mm. Yeah, I know that was very, very tragic, and you know, a tragic death that we didn't want to see. Neither one. They're very, I mean, they're legends. So I'm, you know, how that affected you, and it affected a lot of people as well. So let's go ahead and get started with another question here. And I want to take it a little bit further here. No, you've been locked
Yeah.
up, and that's not something that, you know, we don't want to ever happen, but it happens. So how was it being
Man,
locked
me and
up
Yayo
with
almost
Go
fought over the
Yayo
TV.
and
I
during
ain't never
time
gonna
with
forget
TK?
that. Me and Yayo, we was cool. You know, he a cool person. You know, it's nothing but love. But you know, we almost fought over a TV. You know, and that just shows you how jail is. Jail is corrupt. You know, so like any little thing is gonna cause friction. It's gonna cause tension. You know, so that's just where me and Yayo was. We was cool. You know, we did our time together. You know, but it wasn't like how me and TK was. Me and TK, we made songs together. You know, we were freestyling together. You know, he told me a lot of personal things that I ain't never gonna say. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what come with it. You know, the street life.
Yeah, the street life, really. And speaking of street life, I want to get into Boston Richie. And how was that of banning Boston Richie? I heard a rumor,
Well,
and
Boston
him
Richie
wanting to
is
have a
first
sit
off
down
his
with
name
you.
not Boston Richie.
Like,
It's
what's
Boston.
going
His
on
name
with
is
that?
Boston Snitchy. But he a snitch. In Texas, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying? It's a
okay.
no tolerance zone for snitches. So you know, I know he got that big cosign with Future and all, thinking that's gonna save him, but you know that may fly out in Florida, but in Texas, we not going for that.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, he said it. He said what he said. All right. So, with that being said, I know you had the 1200 Baby album coming out. It's already out actually on all streaming platforms.
Okay.
But
So
what about
big
the
shout out to
upcoming
Slaughter
EP
Gang. You
that
know
you
what I'm saying?
have
Shout
coming
out to
out
my
with
brother
Slaughter
Kid,
Gang 21?
one of the first producers that tapped in with me, man. Big shout out
Out.
to Kid Hazel from Slaughter Gang 4L, man. Shout out to 21 Savage, all of them. Man, we got a big EP coming up, and I hope y'all are ready for that shit, man. We finna fuck up the streets, for real. But yeah, we got that coming up on top of the 1200 Baby release.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 1200 Baby release is coming. And once again, everybody, 1200 Baby album is out right now on all streaming platforms. 1200 CeeJay is in the building right now. Go out and stream that right now. And speaking of other EP music you have coming up, there's a rumor I'm continuing to
Yeah,
hear about
yes.
an
So of course,
upcoming
y'all know
EP
I
or a
gotta do it one
song
time
with
for
Sauce
Texas. Y'all
Walka?
know
Like, what's going on with
I
that?
personally have a lot of love for Sauce. So you know what I'm saying. We talked about what we talked about behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying. It's already been squashed. So it's all love to the whole TSF fam. We finna go ahead and come with a tape for y'all called Texas Talk. So I hope we got a whole tape. Me and Sauce, just me and Sauce. It's gonna be
Yeah.
called Texas Talk. I hope y'all ready, man. It's gonna be a whole lot of Texas talk for real. Straight.
Oh, I agree. We are definitely ready for that. We can't wait to that drop. You let us know when it's dropping. Make sure you put that on Texas Talk so we can kind of promote that here. You know, that that's what you do. You go viral over here, and we absolutely appreciate you. We love you. We love your work. Another thing I want to go ahead and talk about too, something that's very, very, you know, big in the hip hop community, you know, doing music and being in the studio, hanging out in the clubs and things like that, doing, you know, certain things you're not supposed to do, but I want to talk about your journey. I want to talk about why you actually stopped sipping lean and doing perks. Like that's huge. That is a huge thing. And it takes a lot
I'm
of
gonna be honest, y'all.
manpower and
When y'all
willpower to do
taking,
something like that. Can you go
when
ahead
y'all
and
trying
tell
to
the
come
followers
up,
how you stopped
man,
that?
drugs can be a big distraction and a big spending habit. You know what I'm saying? So when you constantly looking at your bank account, you wondering why, I'm short $5,000-6,000. It's because $500 to $1,000 a day on an addiction. You know what I'm saying? It takes a toll on your bank account. So I was spending about, I want to say probably about like $600 to $700 a day on
Yeah.
straight drink, real drink, not no watered down drink, real. You know what I'm saying? So that's just why I had to stop for real.
Mm. Well, kudos to you for stopping. It does take a huge person to even understand that they have a problem and seeing where their money is going and not even realizing that that's where your money is going. So kudos to you, CeeJay. Now, since we are talking about things that, empower you and how you are moving forward and doing great things, 1200, that is a big staple for you with your
Everybody always,
album, your name. What does
everybody always they
1200
like
mean to you?
1200. Why 1200? Well, I'm gonna be real with y'all. When I first was coming up, I wasn't really into the rap. I was really still into the streets, trafficking and trading off, merch. So, at the time, I had the best prices in the city. You know what I'm saying? In the city, so everybody called me 1200. They like, shit, I can go get a pound of weed for $1,200 from CeeJay, or I can go get an ounce of some white from CeeJay for 1,200. So they like 1,200 CeeJay. That's him. Got the best price.
It came from you doing things in the streets, and so you came up with the 1200. Okay, interesting. It's always something with those, those names and everything. So it's good to know where 1200 came from. All right, so I do want to ask this next question: is what is the biggest lie you've ever told?
So is I said I was gonna go to a concert. Like I said, I had a show, and then I probably went to go see another girl or something. Like that's probably like I'd be using the studio and I'd be using shows to like go do other shit. So that's probably the biggest lie. Yeah,
All
she
right,
probably knows now.
we're gonna need you to
If she
get that
watching this
together in
interview,
case
she probably
girls
knows.
like that. We're gonna. Oh goodness. All right, so now back to the music. There is something else that's been kind of going through the rumor mill here that you
Oh
were
yeah.
signed
I
to
was
Cactus
signed
Jack
with
and
Travis Scott.
got
I was signed with Travis Scott before
released.
I went to jail. So Cactus Jack, he introduced me to a lot of stuff. We got a song together that never got dropped. So we did a lot. He introduced me to a lot, but at the same time, they disabandoned me as soon as I caught that case. I didn't get no lawyers. I didn't get no communication to Travis as soon as that happened. It was like as soon as I caught that case, they just kind of like washed their hands with me. Like, all right, well, we're not gonna mess with him no more. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, with that being said, Cactus Jack, they're doing their thing. They have a lot of great things going on. Shout out to H Town on
My
that. But
five
what are
top
your five
rappers
top
right now.
rappers of all time?
I gotta say Mona Leo, number one. Brick Wolfpack, Sauce Walker,
Oh
Kirk
yeah,
Bangs, and Lil Jeremy for sure.
perfect.
That's my
Oh
that's my
man,
top five
that's hot
in
right
my
for right
rotation.
now. Those are hot rappers for sure. So yeah, for sure. Bringing up Mona Leo, she has like a lot of, she talks
Yeah.
about back in high school and things like that, and how she got things going on, and even right now she has a song out about her neighborhood. How
Young
was
Road
it
from
for
Dream
you in high
Chasers.
school?
Yeah,
You
that's
went
my
to high
bro,
school
man.
with
We had a
Young Roe,
clique
is
when we was in
my
high school called
understanding?
Mad Max. So we was thugging. We was thugging. Way before music. Me and Young Road. We been in the streets, been talking about doing music and stuff. But as we got older, I kind of separated. He kind of went his way, and then now, I was with Jack and he was with DC for a minute.
Good to know. That's super dope. Like everybody is just really connected, and it's really nothing is new. Like everyone is really connected. So that's good to know. You have those type of connections and that you grew up with, and growing up and being who you are and where you come from. I know that you actually moved to Hawaii, and
So
is it you go home without
yeah.
you don't
So I
even
actually got into
what's
some
going on
like
with that?
property,
Can you tell us
like
a little bit more about that?
what is it called? Real estate. Like, I started getting into that, dipping and diving into little, I'm independent, I'm still trying to make money as an artist, so it's like, I try to find a little couple side hustles, but I ended up finding some property in Hawaii and moved to Hawaii for a minute because I had to celebrate. I had just got off ankle monitor. So I was like, I'm gonna celebrate and go to Hawaii. I never been to Hawaii a day in my life. Went out there, bought some property. Straight up.
Well, that's awesome. Real estate is where it's at. If you want to kind of get over to, from music, real estate is where it's going. It's where it's at. You got property, you got money, you got equity. That's where it's at. So 1200 CeeJay, you've told us a lot. You moved from Houston
Right.
to San Antonio to take care of your mother after COVID, which we commend. You're doing so much, in the community right now. You moved to Hawaii, you're into real estate, you're doing all these great things. Your album is out right now on all streaming platforms. 1200 baby, 1200 baby. Go out and get that, guys. You got EPs coming up with Sauce Walker. You got EPs coming out with all these different people, the great producers. What else do you have going on? Like it's so much, but what else? Something that we don't know? Anything else
Y'all
that's
can look forward to
upcoming,
me
or
collabing with
something you
Summer
can tell the
Walker
people to
too.
look forward
If
to?
y'all don't know, man, me and Summer Walker, we are locked the fuck in. So I hope y'all are ready, man. I got a whole bunch of shit for y'all, man, for real. And I don't need no blue check verification, man. I don't need no blue check verification. None of my accounts. I don't care about none of this shit. Y'all gonna hear me. Y'all gonna hear me. I promise.
I know that's right. Okay, everybody, you heard it here, right here on Texas Talk this morning. Summer Walker and 1200 CeeJay will be collabing. That right there is total tea. So thank you for that. Is
Yeah,
there
y'all make
anything
sure
else? You want to give out your
thanks. Y'all make sure y'all
socials so
grab
people
the
can go ahead and
Instagram,
follow
grab the
you? If
TikTok,
they don't
man,
know
grab
you,
the
they know you
YouTube,
now.
man. And if anything, y'all upcoming artists, man, y'all grab these features for the low, man. I am doing features and collabs for the low. Y'all make sure y'all fuck with Texas Talk, man. This the realest page on Instagram. I swear to God, y'all. Be looking for that Sauce Walker tape, man. It's called Texas Talk. Shout out to Texas Talk, man. Number love.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on, CeeJay. We really, really appreciate you this morning. Once again, we are on time over here. We are killing the narrative. No CP time. We started on time over here. So if you want to come on and get any other shout outs or anything like that, go ahead and do that. The comment section has been going crazy for you.
Shout
So
out
really
to
appreciate
Antonio,
you,
baby.
and keep on doing what you're doing and going viral. All right. 1200 CeeJay, everybody. Y'all go follow him. Go pick up that album. It's streaming on all streaming platforms right now.
All right, Texas.
1200 baby. Go and look it up. Yeah. Thank you, CeeJay. Bye. All right, everyone. That is the new segment. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, he is doing his thing. Summer Walker. Come on now. What? Texas, we doing our thing over here, okay? We got connections. We doing what we need to do. Everybody, if you love that interview, go ahead and spam the comment section. Fire right now. 1200 CeeJay is doing his thing right here. Texas Talk is bringing it to you, the exclusive interviews. You guys better be watching out, okay? Texas Talk Live on Sundays, 9 a.m. We are doing it. This is a new segment, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining. We really appreciate you. Y'all keep on supporting the team, and we love